Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for June 13th. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This particular pair had a very large range day, went right up and went higher right up to this area of support, which is now resistance. Pulled back, closed lower, overall moving sideways. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 81.08, possibly as low as 79.48. Look for some resistance around 80.66. And look for some support around 79.85. Now looking at the Euro-USD pair, this pair gapped a little bit down and moved higher during this last session. We are looking for this pair to continue moving sideways overall. Look for some resistance if it moves up to 144.75. Look for some support around 143.05. Now the US pound, this pair moved basically the same in the opposite direction of this move to the downside, pretty much same area. It is moving sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 165.30, possibly as low as 161.50. Look for some resistance around 164.25, and look for some support around 162.75. Now the US Swiss, this pair is moving sideways, closed down after moving a little bit higher today. We are looking for this pair to potentially go as high as 185.12, possibly as low as 0.8258. Look for some resistance around 0.8450, and look for some support around 0.8350. Now, as far as news analysis go, we have the Bank of Japan releasing their rate decision tomorrow. No time given. Consensus is they're going to hold at 0.1%. We also have the pound releasing their consumer price index for May. That's being released at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that is that their CPI is held at 4.5%. Their core CPI for May looks like it has dropped a little bit from 3.7 to 3.5%. Make sure to keep an eye on that. CPIs are fairly strong news announcement. Now, we also have the U.S. releasing their advanced retail sales for May at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that is that it has dropped from 0.5% to a negative 0.5%, which would be negative news for the U.S. dollar if that does happen. Now, what am I looking for during this next session? You can see that long-term, the U.S. Swiss is strong to the downside. Every time we've had a pullback or a little bit of a stall like this, as we were having now, it has pushed lower after that. And I am anticipating it doing the same. So basically what I'm looking to do is take out this previous session's low, which you can see here, and here was same area of support, so that we've had over 3 sessions. Looking for it to move lower, basically tagging these lows here and grabbing about 25 pips or so. Now 23 or 25 pips. Now if it breaks to the downside, which I do believe it will, we got about 25 more pips until we hit a 0-0 level where there is psychological support, or should be, at that point. Now if you look back, you can see what happens on the days where it does break through support. We have support, we have a strong day to the downside. We have a little bit of an area of support here, strong move. Area of support here, strong move. Same thing when it breaks out here, strong move to the downside. This has been repeated over and over and over in this pair because the long-term trend is to the downside. So I do believe we'll not only be able to get a quick 25 pips or so, but you could go to break even and see if it'll run to the downside, picking up a lot more. Well, hope that helps. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.